The Israeli-Hamas conflict is a long-standing struggle with roots in the broader Israeli-Palestinian dispute. The latest round of hostilities erupted in October 2023, shocking the world with its intensity and brutality. At the heart of this conflict are two main actors: Israel, a nation with a powerful military, and Hamas, a militant group that controls Gaza. Both sides have employed various military strategies, often at a great cost to civilians. Two strategies that have gained particular attention are the use of human shields in siege warfare. These tactics have shaped the nature of the conflict and have had significant impacts on the civilian population. Understanding these strategies is crucial to grasp the complexity of the conflict. In the following sections, we'll explore these strategies in detail. We'll examine their use, effectiveness, and consequences. This will give us a clearer picture of the conflict's dynamics. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into these controversial tactics. The human shield strategy is a controversial tactic in warfare, involving placing civilians around military targets to deter attacks. Human rights activists. In the Israeli-Hamas conflict, both sides have accused each other of using human shields. Hamas has been accused of operating from densely populated areas, including launching rockets from residential neighborhoods. Israel claims this is a deliberate strategy to use civilians as protection. Hamas denies these accusations, arguing that Gaza's dense population makes it impossible to separate military and civilian areas. International journalist Israel has also faced accusations of using human shields during ground operations. These allegations are difficult to verify independently but highlight the complexity of urban warfare. Human rights activist. The use of human shields blurs the line between combatants and civilians, making it harder to avoid civilian casualties. It also creates a moral dilemma for the attacking force, weighing military objectives against potential civilian harm. This strategy has been a key factor in the high civilian death toll in the conflict. The siege strategy is an ancient military tactic involving surrounding an enemy area and cutting off supplies and movement. In the Israeli-Hamas conflict, the siege strategy is evident in Gaza. Israel and Egypt have blockaded Gaza since 2007, restricting goods and people. Israel says it's to prevent weapons reaching Hamas, while critics call it collective punishment. The siege limits access to food, medicine, and essential supplies. It also restricts Gaza's rebuilding and impacts its economy. Hamas uses siege tactics by launching rockets into Israel, creating a sense of constant threat. These tactics illustrate the devastating impact on both sides.
Comparing the two strategies, effectiveness and implications.
The human shield strategy is typically a short-term tactic used in active combat situations.
The siege strategy, on the other hand, is a long-term approach aiming to wear down the enemy over time.
In terms of effectiveness, both strategies have had mixed results. The use of human shields can deter attacks in the short term but often leads to increased civilian casualties.
The siege strategy can weaken the enemy economically and militarily, but often strengthens the resolve of the besieged population.
Both strategies have significant legal and ethical implications. The use of human shields is widely considered a war crime, violating the principle of distinction between combatants and civilians. Siege warfare, while not inherently illegal, can violate international law if it causes disproportionate harm to civilians.
The effectiveness of these strategies also depends on the broader context. In the age of social media, images of civilian suffering can quickly turn global opinion against the side employing these strategies. This highlights the importance of public perception in modern conflicts.
Civilian impact, the true cost of war. In Gaza, the siege has led to a humanitarian crisis, with basic services like electricity and clean water often unavailable.
The use of human shields puts civilians in constant danger, with dense urban areas heavily damaged in Israeli strikes.
In Israel, civilians also face significant challenges with rocket attacks disrupting daily life.
The long-term consequences are equally concerning, with children growing up in these conditions facing trauma and limited opportunities.
Broader implications for international relations. The use of human shields in siege warfare raises important questions about modern warfare. How can international law be enforced in asymmetric conflicts?
The strategies highlight the challenges of urban warfare in densely populated areas. This makes it harder to avoid civilian casualties.
The international community's response is crucial, setting precedents for other conflicts. How the world reacts can influence future wars.
The use of these strategies underscores the urgent need for conflict resolution. The human cost of prolonged conflict is immense. Finding a path to peace remains the only way to protect civilians and ensure stability.